Let's see. What's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Eric 2 shows. Just kind of waiting for a little bit more people to get on while my channel fills up. And making the 500-pound mono pier leader for ball pier. Been working on that pretty much all day, so let's see how this goes. Christopher, William, Big, Roger. What's up? Worky. Actually, I'll pull out the stack so y'all can see here. I even recreated the label too. This is where it's evolved from. My shark leaders actually came from fish ball pier. Yes, sir. I've been dealing with a lot of people angry, and a lot of it doesn't have to do with me, but a lot of it does. I've gone out there, and it's funny because they posted pictures when I have all my rods out there, but don't say nothing about the veterans that I have with me, or first responders and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll be honest, even when I go by myself, I don't take all 30 rods. I'll take 8 or 9, but because right now, since they're not charging, they can't really tell you nothing. And even when the game one went out there, I said, this is fine now, this is fine now, fine. Everything nice and neat, not being cluttered. People ask if they fish, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Like, that's the way the pier is supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to share it. And just because my rod is there and out to the deep doesn't mean you can't fish near it, next to it, over. I mean, just don't leave your line crossed over it. That's cool. Like, you pay you up. You didn't pay, but you're up here like I am. Like, but that's the way it's been pretty much rolling. Also, too, because we were out there and I had to do it myself. Like, I was willing to take the ticket if it came down to where, okay, no, it's still this, it's still that. And I had already crossed that bridge. Like, I've been trying to get answers from everywhere about the drone issue. And I could not get a straightforward answer. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put myself out there. Like, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? I needed to find out. So we were droning baits out there, but we did make sure we didn't have a camera on our drone. And so we droned out, several baits. I still got out there in the kayak. It was the same day that I did my kayaking and stuff. And the game one came out and said, yeah, somebody reported y'all using a drone. And I said, well, yeah, right there. We don't have the camera on it. And he goes, yeah, I already kind of expected that. Checked all of our fishing license, checked our coolers, make sure all our bait was good to go. Even apologized, like, I'm sorry I made you go all of that just to see a sand trout in your cooler. I said, yeah, it's bait from the last time I had it frozen, but I don't want to leave it out on the deck. And whatever I had cut up, I said, it's there in that bucket. Like, I'm trying to do my best to not make a mess out there, but eventually you have to cut up bait. I can't do it inside a bucket, so I do it on the floor. Once I get all hooked up, I move the baits to the rods, I put whatever leftover baits in a bucket, and I save it. What I end up doing is I drop all that blood into the water. So basically, I'm chumming while I'm out there. Since that's not illegal here in Texas, we can do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's been the event. Oh, and more too. All these guys are making all these. They're making here and so many holes everywhere. Calm down, bro. You're in a twist right now. Like, I went out there and I took pictures and videos of all the holes that were on the pier, drilled and or undrilled. What I mean by undrilled, nuts that were in the wood when they put it up there. The nuts, obviously, the pier's been up. They start to dry out and they fall out, so they leave these big old gaping holes. And so, I knew they would try to say, well, the holes in the pier are going to make it weak and this and that, which I have fished piers my whole life. And I have seen holes in the piers since, they were there before I was born. Like, I used to hear stories of my parents and or other people that are older generations of fishermen talking about, oh yeah, in that rod holder I used to do this and this and that, and they're talking about the hole in the pier. Mind you, they're 2x4s or 2x6s. The holes on the wood on the pier are like maybe 12 inches across, about 4 inches deep. Like they are, a 2x4. These are 4x12s or whatever, 6x12s or whatever that is. You know what I mean? It's a whole different ball game, and it's actually treated wood on the bottom, so that's gonna last way longer than the wood that was made with these other piers and stuff. So yeah, just too many. I'm sorry, too many crybabies. Like, oh, no, no, like, don't get me wrong. I do not say it's okay to go out there and drill holes. It should have already been done. Hasn't been done. I went up there to find out when they're gonna do this, that. So I'm not saying go out there and drill holes. No, let them do it the right way. So that way, you know what I mean? It gets done right because I've seen on other piers where they drill the hole too close to the corner and it ends up cracking. But if you do it correctly, that hole will outlast that piece of wood on that pier. You know, and obviously I'm 45. I have fished piers that have been out there since before I was born. Mind you, the Bob Hall Pier is only rated for 50 years at $22 million price tag.
You are not
What's
45.
that, Jacob? What?
You're not
Okay,
45.
let me get out. Let me get back in because I can't hear you. Hold on. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're not moving. Oh, now you're moving. So,
There.
yeah.
Here, how about that? Am I moving now? Is this enough movement?
I was kind of waiting for you to do your normal deal where you just sit there for a minute. Salazar wants to know how much you have in store.
I never said I was 45. What are you talking about? I feel like just
Terry thought I was talking to her this whole time.
back to you. Nothing.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Now, for anybody that used any credit on the last fire drawing, I have the fire drawing amounts. I've been so busy; it's been crazy. I went shopping today, and I bought 2,200 of these 750-pound stainless steel swivels that I use for my shark leaders. 2,200 of them. You heard that right? Yeah. I also
Holy mackerel.
got in
You'll through
contact
those
with.
in a year.
Well. See, the reason why I did that was because the last time I bought these swivels, I probably bought 1,200, and I've been out of them for the last several months. So I was like 2,200. I was like, I'll take them all. They're like, we just got them in. I'm like, that's to be you.
Not anymore.
Not no more. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So well, I've been basically catching, heat because they think I am agreeing and saying it's okay. No, it's not okay to go out there and drill holes. Not saying that. I'm just saying they should have given the peer, um, the county enough time to go out there and drill the holes. Like I'm encouraging them to drill the holes, and they're like, "Well, we got rod holders coming in." I'm like, "Why are y'all spending money on rod holders? They're gonna last as long as whatever attachments you put on there, they're gonna fall off." And or they're going to get abused or broken off. Whereas the wood ones, those will be there forever. Those will outlast this. But I also had to give more insight as to, some of the wood is already bowling up, and what I mean by bowling up is they're warping, and you can pour water in the middle of the board and it will sit there. It won't drain off. And I was like, by putting the holes in there, it gives the water space to exit the wood, so it does not help the wood deteriorate faster. And I said, isn't that the point? Is to make the wood last longer? And they're like, well, yeah. And I said, well, y'all need to do this. And they're like, well, I'll pass on the
Yep.
info. And so that's where, when I left there, I noticed on their wood by their door for their safety, they have holes in the wood. That's why y'all saw that video. So they can't say it doesn't have a legit reason because they're already doing it. But I'm
Oh, wow.
multiple reasons. Safety is paramount, and then the wood, it's not gonna. They're saying they're making Swiss cheese out of the pier. Like there's holes everywhere, and they're fear mongering at the best. You know what I mean? So.
Well, they always try to make it worse than what it actually is. So.
Oh yeah. And this dude is posting it up about every day. Oh, they're gonna do this, and oh, they're doing that, and oh, they're doing that. God, bro, you sound like a nagger. Like you need to. Oh, everybody needs to email them. You need to bother. And like they know. Like you can't go back and change time. The holes are there. Like, what do you expect to do? The wood to grow back? Like, it's not gonna happen. Or to replace the
It's
wood,
not
it's gonna be a
group.
waste. It's gonna waste money. Like, golly, it's crazy. Posted a pic on my knee.
Hey,
The
Walt,
hard life
that
messenger.
knee look good.
I have
Yeah,
not.
he just sent it to me. That knee looks good.
Oh, roger that. Yeah. Which phone? Oh, let's see. That's 8.
Oh, man.
Do, 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 do.
Ooh, turkey day tomorrow. Turkey day, turkey. Oh.
You got me so hungry. I was like, wait, it's early. Man, I saw the cooked turkey and everything else. And no, you're just there. You're going to go hunting for turkey. That was such a freaking cliffhanger right there. Like, freaking mouth over water. And like, man, that wasn't even right.
I'll be right back.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh wow, man, that really does look good. You don't want to see a real knee, man.
No, I
That's
don't want to see a
what
weenie.
what? Man, we ain't think too much alike. Cause after I said it, I was like, man, and then boom, you hit me with it. Hey, I need to put the channel up. I can't even see the comments over here. Yep, practice. ATM says he got 35 kings this winter. Y'all catch kingfish during the winter? Wow. We only catch them during the summer, like during the hot months. Decided live and get the maximum. Right on. All right, so
Damn it.
Ian says I'm done fishing for the winter. Wow. Dang man. Hatchet Man. So I got to meet Hatchet Man today. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Very nice.
You got to meet who?
One of our subscribers here on the channel, Hatchet Man. He came by the shop, introduced himself. So I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. We get up here, we meet
Hey,
all these
whatever
people.
works.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the stack. I gotta move it now though, because I have still so many. But I'm moving my coffee so it doesn't get dropped. Hold on. 'Cause I gotta put these up on the wall. Yeah. Okay. Roger for 20. Right on. I shut the thing.
What?
Where's my paperwork at? Oh, this has been a long week for sure. I was also supposed to get a block of lead in today. That didn't come through, so maybe tomorrow. I used to watch the Duck Dynasty when they would do the duck calls and all of that stuff. What was that?
Oh,
Ooh, nice cup.
when you put hot water in it, the
Uh-huh.
colors light up from the lightsabers.
Oh, nice. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's get it started. Yeah, I'm looking for my paperwork here. I had, but I also been kind of cleaning, and when I clean, it moves up, and I don't know where it goes after I clean. I'm gonna go grab a new one because then when I finally do, I'm gonna I'm gonna find it. Like that's the way it works. Like I can't find it, and when I go grab a new one, I'll come back and it'll be right there, staring me in the face.
Just,
Tell 'em,
just say
Tiger.
someone
Tell
stole
'em,
it, you'll
Tiger.
find it.
Mm-hmm. What?
I said, just say someone stole it, and you find it. That's what I do.
Yeah, I know.
Well, don't mind me because I'm gonna be on this live with you, but I'm also gonna be getting my stuff ready so I can go get me a god.
What time are you heading out in the morning?
Oh, probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere around in there.
Right.
Oop, don't want to bust my light.
All right, I'm gonna go back. Go get a new one. I'll be right back.
Okay, go get a new one. Oh shit. Don't need them damn things. Not. Aye, there we go.
Tiger follows me like when I go through the shop or whatever. Make sure I'm not walking solo or whatever, but he'll run ahead of me and like hide. I take off running and I go hide too, and he says, "Come look for me."
You know, the sad thing is it's going to be, according to the weather, it's going to be right in the high 30s when I leave in the morning, and won't
And
leave the
then
30s until probably 10, 11 o'clock.
it'll go to what? 33.
Well, it just sucks because it's actually this weekend is actually supposed as cold as it can be for the next week and a half.
So
And it's like I figure it's opening day of friggin' turkey season.
well, I mean, I was gonna say something, but I thought about it. I was like, it might not come out the right way, so I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, you better not.
Yeah, you what? No.
Oh, shut it.
Come on, where's that pin? Man, I had an awesome pin up
I don't
here.
know.
It wrote really nice and dark and like I can't find it. I could find it. Arts
God, you
pin.
know what I realized?
No.
Almost all my hunting gear is all winter hunting gear.
Well, I mean, I don't know of any warm weather hunting time.
No, I mean it's like meant for like the highs of getting like maybe in the 20s kind of hunting gear.
Oh, so it's like really heavy hunting gear. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have well, I mean I
No,
got
I found it.
my
No,
I told you.
no, I didn't. It was a new one.
Oh.
All
Well,
right.
actually in a way you did find it.
Right. All right, let's
So,
see. We got Roger Garza for 20, and then got her with the drawing. All right, so did I miss anybody trying to use their credit tonight? I see something for Juan, but I don't see a confirmation. Just Christopher saying 20. Oh, he's just telling Juan that 20 is on what's in it so far. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm caught up. Let's see. Let's see on Zelle if anything has come through there. Vic for 50. He just took it out of the park. Nice one. 864 for 50. So then that now puts us at $70 right there. So, word on the street is that the federal judge that supposedly put an injunction that is telling the city council that they cannot move forward to remove her from office without due whatever is actually a federal lawsuit that she has put against the city. I just found that out about 10 minutes ago. 20 minutes
okay,
ago.
now run that by me again. What was that?
Okay, so like they started a petition, got the signatures required to remove the mayor from office, right? So it has to go up to city council. And once the petition was even announced, she got legal representation, right? And then so basically telling everybody that if they don't cease and desist, she's going to take it further. Well, it got voted before it went to city council for that Tuesday meeting. It was all over the internet. Well, she's put an injunction or like how was it put? Hold on, let me get the correct verbiage.
So if they remove her, then she'll sue?
No, like they're trying to make it to where they can't touch her at all, kind of deal. Like without the due diligence of doing all of this. Well,
The due process?
yeah, the due process kind of deal. that it's against her constitutional rights, yet she stomps on every single one of our constitutional rights. And this is all the stuff y'all have seen through the city council meetings and or through everybody posting up their comments up there, that she always interrupts us on our 3 minutes. And she does that intentionally because, again, obviously we're up there. It took it, a lot of people don't do well in public speaking forums kind of deal. And these guys are putting everything they can into go up there and to speak in front of people to get their voices heard. And it has become so important that people do that, because now if we don't, they have basically run amok. They have done everything any way, which way they wanted, without any recourse or any accountability. And we have started paying attention, and now more people are starting paying attention. And so that's why we have come to this bridge of putting the petition in to remove the mayor, because she is, we've already seen multiple times when she's gone and violated the city charter. Well, if you violate the city charter, that's grounds for removal. Well, the city charter is also local, not federal. But she bypassed all of that to get a federal case against the community or against the city. And it says, let me kind of read it here. My point is correcting what the news said about the federal thing. There was not a federal judge that blocked her removal hearing. She got outside counsel to bring a lawsuit against the city so they didn't have to face the removal order. She filed a separate lawsuit against the city with outside counsel's recommendation. So she didn't have to go through with the process to remove her, brought on by the city and the people of the city. A federal judge cannot do nothing about a city proceeding or even a state proceeding unless the federal court is involved in the first place. A petition to remove the mayor brought on by the city has nothing to do with federal jurisdiction. The only way the judge has any power is if she were to bring a federal lawsuit, and that's what she did. It's literally called Paulette Guajardo versus the city of Corpus Christi. So, yeah.
That's still not a federal lawsuit.
Florentino. Well, I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about federal proceedings and stuff like that. So that's what was posted to me. And so I started making phone calls or, texting people that I know that are kind of more legal literate than I am. And yeah, they're like, yeah, a lot of that is their smoke screen to scare people, but in reality, it's this. So I was like, well, why aren't we talking about that? Like, why is everybody sugarcoating it instead of putting it out there for what it actually is? So
yeah.
So, crazy over here. And then, some people that I've been posting on there, on the comments, and I'm not rude. I'm just, hey, these are the facts of what's going on with the Inner Harbor desal plant and what we could face if it goes bad. Well, they're like, some of them respond like, you're putting out false information, and come back when you're actually ready to talk about something that's actually factual. Okay, like everything I just stated is facts. Maybe you should go do some research and find out. So, and then a lot of other ones, had no idea, and they're like, "Really? What?" Like they're blown away by the amount of. I said, "Look, I'm just trying to pass on the information, for y'all to go out and check out. Like, I'm not saying take it for rock, but maybe it'll get them motivated enough to go and do the research and find out everything that I'm telling them is the truth." So, all right, Kyle Whitmore.
What's up, Daniel?
Another 50. Yeah. I don't know how he did that, but he did. That's cool. We can still hear him, though.
I got my camera off because I'm, outside. Putting a nail in my coffin.
I can hear it clicking away.
Well, I tell you every time I won't smoke on your channel, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. So everybody could hear Daniel though in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they
Yeah,
are
I'm right
so
here by
ready
the
to.
door.
Yep, they're ready to hear Daniel fire me. Yep, I'm ready. I'm okay. I'm good. You know. So, also, too, remember all those long line clips, like the whole big old bundle I had over here, and all the cable and all of that was sitting behind me. I'm literally down to
Yeah.
like the last 10, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12 or 14. I'm down to that many left. The rest have already been made into leaders. I've been putting in some work. Putting in some work.
Let's see here. There we go.
There you are. There you are.
Oh,
Yeah. So I went and I actually invested into one of those little deals to spin so I could do, the reels and, have them spin like that. So I could do a video short of them being how they look like after they get spooled. And I was going to do one with Sputnik or not Sputnik. Was it Sputnik? No. Uh, it's 130. That was brain dead right now. Anyways, he came and picked it up before I could do it. I was like, oh, dang it. So it's all right. It's all right. I'll get another one. Mm-mm-mm.
man, I tried to do them damn reed calls, the one that you stick in your mouth for turkey calling.
Uh,
Man, I can't do it.
why is that? The vibration too much or what?
I know I can't even make the damn noise of it. I sound like I'm blowing my nose.
Right.
So I got a turkey box. So
There you go. Kevin Morales says Penn or Shimano? Four.
Abbott.
Yeah, yeah. 8. 8 for Abbott.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Let me go ahead and start putting the names into the Wheel of Doom over here. Uh,
You know what? You know what Terry calls it?
what?
You know what she told me? She goes, "Are you going to go turkey in tomorrow?"
Turkey and
She said that the other night, and I
tell her,
just
yeah,
looked
right
at her,
after I do my bearding.
and I was just like, "What in the world makes you come up with that?" And she goes, "Well, I don't know. It was just turkey." And I was like, "I'm gonna call it turkey and from now on. I'm not gonna go turkey hunting. I'm gonna go turkeying." The funniest damn thing I heard. What's up, Darnell?
Man, I didn't call Bubba last night to wish him happy birthday. Dang it. I just thought about that right now. Oh, man. Let's see. John Darnell. And, oh, right. Hi. Yes. Uh,
Damn it,
Christopher
Christopher, that
Oliver.
sucks.
Hey, don't feel bad, bro. Don't feel bad. I got like 15 of them over there, and I can't even get to the water. And I'm closer.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, I put that SX on one of my ice rods,
man.
and we were where the hell were we? Oh, we were right out here on Bud Lake, and I was gonna film it, and I was gonna hit record, and when I went to wake my phone up, it was dead. And I was like, I'm finally gonna get something on there, and I'm gonna show Albert that I could know how to operate a camera while I'm fishing. And I go to turn it on, and it's freaking dead. And I was like, crap. And it was a good sized muskie too. It was 30, 32 inches.
Dang it! Oh, so you did catch
And
something.
yeah, I did. And what was weird because shut up. It was funnier than hell because the group of guys that I'm there with, okay, they're sitting there going, "What in the world are you going to catch for that damn thing?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know, whatever bites the damn line."
Yeah.
And I was using one of your drop rigs too.
Florentino.
And so the line it gets hit, and their jaws dropped because all I did is I didn't have to really fight it because I still have that 60-pound test on that damn thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm using one of your double drop leaders for drum. Okay. So I'm just sitting there. All I did is I was sitting there like this, just kicked back in my chair. I was more worried about that rod breaking than anything else. And if the rod broke, I wouldn't care because I would have just brought him up with the damn reel.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm just sitting there. All I did was this. Whoop, pulled him out of the water. And it was just like that. It was that quick. I mean, less than 20 seconds, I had him on the ice. And everybody's like, well, doesn't that bring the fun out of it? I said, yeah, but if I'm going to let him go back in the water, he didn't put up that much of a fight. I got him out. I was going to take a damn picture.
Yeah. Quick, easy.
So,
yes, sir. Oh, yeah. And that's where I have a lot of discussions with guys because they're like, well, the reel that you're using is overkill. I'm like, well, I'd rather be overkill than under because, one, I don't want to get tennis elbow from fighting a fish for 45 minutes, which is going to ruin my trips for the next 6 weeks while that heals. Or I can catch 6 fish in that time period and still keep coming back the next several weeks. So, yeah.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
Right. Juan Salazar says he's doing 100 off his credit. Ooh, taking it up. All right. So,
and see, I guess it's from learning shark fishing with you and Russell and Matt and all them guys, get them in fast, get them back out in the water so they live and they can swim off healthy. And
exactly, yes, sir.
It's just it's followed me up here even with this type of fishing. It's like, yeah, I love the fight and all, but I would rather get them in, get my picture saying I caught it, and then drop because I really don't eat a lot of fish. What the hell? Why are you looking at me like that?
You didn't get a picture.
Shut up.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know I didn't get a
picture. Cool story, though.
I know. Yeah, cool story, bro.
Cool story.
But did you die?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there's one buy-in right there. Oh, not even zoomed in. There you go.
Ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I learned that from you.
You learn well, young Padawan.
I finally get to use it, and so I think it was pretty good timing.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
See, apparently people have been pooping on Bob Hall Pier too. I don't know if that's true or not, but gross. What? See, okay, so with this day and age, with everything, with all the camera phones and all of that, they don't have no proof. Right? Like,
I mean, we used to do it, but we didn't poop on the pier. We pooped over the rail.
I had to one time, like literally, I turned and it was already coming. Like I didn't even have a chance to act. I literally jumped up midair, pulling my pants over, and I was on the sitting on the handrail. But I literally was the only person on the pier. You know, and then I'm looking up, and people are starting to walk up, like, "God, hurry up and hurry up!" Like it kept going and going and going and like I thought I had food poisoning because it just. I was like, "Well, I'm coming, coming," but like literally, I had no opportunity. Like I turned and it was already coming out, and I was like, "God, that's good." Yeah, I seen this post, and I see him crying about it every single day about they're making Swiss cheese out of the pier. Like, come on, bro, it's not that
Yeah.
serious. Like, but again, I don't condone it. Like, don't go out there and drill holes. I totally adamant about that. Like, let the pier do what they're supposed to do. Like, plain and simple. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But then you have everybody, oh, they should charge everybody like $20 to get a rod and $20 for the reel. I'm like, they're already complaining about spending $2 on a rod. And you want people to pay $20? Like, come on, really? Like, be
Oh, I
reasonable
know.
here. And then, they're like, well, they should only have one per person. Then you don't have to worry about rod holders. I'm like, we're not out there just to catch bait, guys. I do with 2 rods, and I catch sheephead, redfish. And I said, well, that's good for you. Like, you're not going to hear me talk bad to anybody. Yeah, like, good, dude. I've seen you do it. Like, he's caught pup sharks, he's caught this, caught that. Cool. If that's the way you want to fish, more power to you. Like, you'll never hear me say, hey, you shouldn't fish like that. You should fish like me. But that's what they want. All of these other
Mm-hmm.
guys, no, you shouldn't fish like that. I want you to fish like I fish. Kick rock, dude. Sorry, not gonna happen. Like I want to target sharks. I want to target jacks. I want to target bull reds, kingfish. This, like, I want to target everything. And if it's not targeting, then I pull out my bait rod and I go catch a bait. Like I'm gonna catch something. And even if that don't work, I throw my
Exactly.
cast net. Like I'm trying to catch something. You know what I mean? And these guys are like, no, your way of fishing is wrong. It's like telling me my way of thinking is wrong. Like everything I do is no, 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 no. This is not the way it works. You fish the way you want to, cool. I want to fish the way I want,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Now, where I do have a problem is when they're using like illegal baits and or doing something that's going to ruin it for everybody. So yeah, no. And even then too, like
Yeah.
while I'm out there, you won't hear me tell me, hey, you can't fish near me or you can't fish near me. No, never. Dude, fish.
You invite people
Fish.
over to fish with you.
Yeah, yeah, come on, let's go. Like they're hitting right there. Oh no, only the shark fishermen elbow to elbow, bro. I've never. Okay, I've seen shark fishermen do that one time, but we weren't even catching sharks. We're catching bull reds.
You know what my favorite argument is? Is the people that don't shark fish or anything else like that say that shark fishing from the beach or piers attracts sharks.
Even better, that the shark fishermen are going to deter all the turtles from coming on the beach because of their lights and their noise. Yet in the background, they have these hotels with thousands of bright lights out there and all these people partying from their hotels that you can hear clearly onto the beach. But you have a problem with some shark fishermen that are on the beach.
And mostly
And
sleeping during the day when not running bait.
yeah, like I mean, like we somehow hooked the shark that we magically made appear, and we released it right there so it can bite swimmers. Come on, man! Like these people, you hear them talk. Well, I saw a lady was giving a guy a hard time saying that she went out there with either her granddaughter or something like that, and uh, that was talking about that. Oh, I thought it was a dolphin. It was like a 9-foot hammerhead, and it's all because of y'all. Uh, Lady, sharks live in salt water, right? Like that's their backyard. We're just visiting. Like you're just visiting. And
Mm-hmm.
how about the millions of other videos? I'd say millions. Because if you actually Google sharks or YouTube sharks in the water by the beach, you will have hundreds and hundreds of videos where sharks are swimming, and when the video pans over, there's not a single sharker on that beach. But we
Yep.
attract them to the beach. What? What? Hold on. So what you're telling me is, wait, I lost my train of thought because I know I put out baits all the time, and I don't always catch a shark. So I got videos. Watch my channel. Like how many baits have I ran and still not gotten a hookup? Christopher Olivares for 10.
Blue Savage
10.
355 has a question for you about the holes.
What a ball hop here. The drilling pole holders into it. I just want to hear some thoughts. Okay, so my thought is this. I have fit, and I've said this at the very beginning of the video. Welcome to the channel. My thought is this. I have fished on piers. I'm 45 years old. I have fished on piers since I was a kid that were there where my parents were like, hey, I can remember the kid fishing on this pier. And on that rod holder right there, that they say rod holder, it's a hole in the 2x4 where they put their fishing rods. That's where I caught my biggest drum or my biggest red, or I've cooked a big old stingray. And these piers have been in there and they're still there. A lot of these piers are still there. The only reason they're not still there is because of horrible weather that actually took them out. Oh, I see it. Oh, that is cool. Nice. Yeah. So with that being
Sorry.
said, their program of it's going to weaken the pier and the structure and it no, they are wrong. The boards that you actually see is the top layer. So you got the top layer boards that are like this, right? And every 4 foot, there's a board here, there's a board here, there's a board here, there's a board here, there's all the way down. You know how I know this? Because I kayaked the other day, so I actually got to see everything up underneath the pier. And then you notice how, like along the main stretch, all the boards are only like 4 foot. They did that intentionally, so that way when the waves come through and they knock out the boards, they knock out smaller pieces rather than the more expensive, longer pieces, so they can be replaced. So this pier
Yep.
is only supposed to be a 50-year pier, right? So you're telling me these piers that were built before I was born with cheaper materials are going to last longer than a $22 million pier? The math ain't mathin'. Math ain't math. So, yeah.
That's blonde math right there.
Yeah, right. My thought was exactly too. I'm here and been in your shop. I have no problem with it because what you're saying, these holes stay there and don't really affect anything, honestly. So what they were trying to say was that the holes create trip hazards. And I was like, if that was the case, why didn't they fill in all the holes on the old pier? She goes, what do you mean? I said,
Really?
the old pier had 4 holes per brick for every single brick that was on that pier. And after so much time, they got weathered and we started using them as rod holders. That's how our rods had
Yep.
rod holders. They weren't intentionally done for rod holders, but they just worked out that way. Now, there was still rod holes put into the handrails all the way around. Those boards were built with that pier and holes were put into them, and they stayed there the whole life of the pier until the pier was taken out by a hurricane. You can't tell me that those holes, I mean, obviously, if you do one every inch or something, yes. Doing it wrong will create damage. But if you do it correctly, give enough space between each hole, they will pretty much last indefinitely. And they'll actually increase the life of the pier because it allows water that normally would sit on the boards to actually drain out. So that way the wood will actually last a lot longer. And and they're like, well, that's kind of a good idea, but why would the holes on the floor be important? And I was like, well, let me describe it to you. So somebody's fishing with an 8-footer, a 9-footer, a 10-footer, or like a 7-footer, 8-footer, 9-footer, 10-footer, whatever. And if you see my fingers like that, now imagine those on the floor, and somebody hooks up to a fish over here, and has to walk around a short rod, but then the rod right next to it is several more feet back, and then they got to run in between them because it's under that. Like there's no safe zone for the butt ends of the rod because they're all just laying on the floor. However, if they were to put rod holes there, and actually, I've got a picture, and this will justify my or further explain. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Give me a second. Okay, so those were the holes that were drilled by somebody. Those are actually my 280s and my 130 there on 7.5 foot to 8 foot fishing rods. And then that's a 10 foot casted rod right next to it. The guy who drilled these did a really excellent job because look, it's right in the middle. It's far enough away from the edge as to not crack the wood. And there are my 4 rods right there. You notice no matter what length they are, they're all in the same area. So what this does is it trains people to know where the safe zone is so you don't trip over somebody's rod, which also helps that we have a lot of tourists out there. We want tourists and fishermen to be able to enjoy the pier the same. But if you have those same rods on the rail, you see how that one is way up there, and then you got to come all the way back here. Say that's a 10 footer on the rail. You know what I mean? Not in the hole. They have to come all the way back here to go all the way forward and this and that. Where if I'm going around them, no matter what length, I'm going to go around all of them very easily. So actually, I thank the guy because he's also the guy that called the game wardens on us about our drone. And we told him, well, we don't have a camera on our drone. He goes, yeah, I kind of already saw that. And he goes, well, yeah, we got a call about it and stuff. So we had to come out here and verify. And well, it's obvious we don't have a camera. So we're not sighting in on where we're trying to fish. We're just using it as in a long distance to cast. And we tell him he's the one controlling the drone. I'm the one controlling the reel, and he's helping me get my bait further. He's like, yeah, but we had to come out here. I said, we totally understand. We're not upset with you. We're thank you. But the good thing is, I was recording when all of this happened. So now I have a legitimate answer for those that ask me, can we drone bait? I mean, but again, too, we don't quote me 100%. I was willing to take the ticket because I needed an answer. Now, my buddy that has the drone, he's like, dude, I do it all the time. I don't care. Like, cool. So he was ready to go with me. Like, so we did. But we finally got the answer that nobody could give us with concrete evidence. It was all hearsay. I have the proof on the videos, and the video probably went up today or a few days ago. It's in there. I'm on the kayak. I kayak some baits. They were droning out, and the game warden comes up, checks our coolers, checks our licenses, and leaves us alone. Yep. So we got it. But again, too, holes in the pier done correctly are a very good addition to the pier because if you buy these rod holders, it's a waste of money. Even I got PVCs. Eventually they break, you lose them and have to buy more. People on the pier, depending on how extravagant, even if it's a piece of PVC there, if they're not put in there properly or whatever screws they use, they're going to erode. They're going to fall off. And then what? Are they going to go up there and replace them every single time, or is this a one-shot deal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we did it. We got our answers, and and I told the guy, I thank you for calling the game warden. It's just easier doing it that way than. But I went on there to clear the air. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, they want you to fish the way they fish just because they no longer shark fish or they no longer want to carry a whole bunch of rods. And oh, bro, that's your prerogative. Fish the way I want to fish, and
Yep.
there's no reason that I have to fish the way you want to. Sounds like a tyrant right there. You can only do it my way. Your way is run on.
Well.
I told you the news reporting made me cringe about the subject. Honestly, I did not get to see it, but I think I go back and check it out or whatever. But yeah, and everybody is jumping. Oh, they're losing their mind. Oh, turning the beer into sweet cheese. It's gonna fall apart because it's got some holes in it.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, I don't encourage anybody, and I'm not telling you go drill holes. No, I'm doing it the right way. I'm going to the board meeting. I'm going to present my eh, evidence or whatever you want to call it. My what's the word am I looking for?
I don't know. You're hungry? You need coffee? I don't know. You're gonna come out of the closet finally? I don't know. What are you trying to say?
What you talk about, Willis? And I was, but I'm not because you're making all those turkey decoy noises, but your hands weren't to be seen. Ah, I can't breathe. Yeah.
Oh, I always hate the night before hunting.
You can't sleep. You know you gotta sleep, and you still can't sleep. Yep. What do
Oh,
they
I
call that?
know.
Like deer fever or something like that?
Well, it's a part of buck fever.
Yeah, buck fever. There you go. So these are 2.8 full aluminum sleeves. I'm
Turkey
printing
and fever.
500 Turkin fever. Hey, did you tell her about my bearding comment?
No, not yet. He was choking his turkey.
I think you need
He's
to see
choking a
the
gobbler
doctor for.
tomorrow.
I think you might need to see the doctor for that one, bro.
He's choking the turkey legs.
All right, guys. Let me see where we're at with our fire drawing for tonight. I'm going to delete these over here. Good. That puts us
Oscar
at
will take 2 out of his credit.
all right, Oscar. That puts us at 260 right now without Oscars, but I'm going to add those in right now. Oscar Ayala. What's up, Oscar? How you doing?
Juan says he wants 50 more.
Ayala. Boom.
Holy crap.
What I meant?
Oh, this hamburger my wife got me on her way home from this place.
Good.
They actually use good jalapenos. It's got some heat to it.
Ooh, nice. Okay, one color bear,
Finally.
150. Copy. And that'll be paid. Dash 2. Nice. All right. Copy.
Oh, hey, did you listen to it?
What?
What I sent you on Messenger?
I tried to. I couldn't hear anything. Like it was playing, and I put the phone to my ear a couple times. I couldn't hear anything. I'm like, maybe you didn't record it right.
Turn up your hearing aid.
Oh my gosh. All right. Good. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see what he's talking about. And you sent it through Messenger, didn't you?
Yeah, because it won't send through the text message.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, Blue, it's you get it's going for in-store credit is what it is. So it's $10 to get in for a spot to get into it. And whatever the pot gets up to is how much you get in store credit with Albert.
Oh, it's got music on it. I was gonna let it play out loud, but yeah, I didn't hear that music earlier. Like, so I'll have to wait till I can hear it later. So yeah.
Well, while you do that, I'll talk to them. You push your mic on mute. Gosh dang it.
Okay. All right.
Jeez.
Well, I'm in the middle of an offshore loop over here. Hold on. 500-pound mono. These things are not easy.
Some people's kids.
Some people.
Okay, well, our parents, okay?
Right. Yeah, let's say I'm married.
Okay, so Blue Savage, all you got to do is you could actually right down in the bottom right corner, that little dollar sign right there by the chat. What you want to do is you want to hit that, and you can do it through that way. Or if you want to, it's kind of a pain in the butt. You could call into the shop and do a credit card, but that's a pain in the butt. What other ways you got, Albert? Oh, you got on mute. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Just shut up and listen to the song. Oh, yeah, Zell. Yeah. Hi, May. Hey, what's up, man? No, there's no more Cash App.
That's fire, bro. I gotta ask how you did that. How you set that up? That is cool. That is cool. I'm assuming they haven't heard it yet.
Oh, Terry has. I sent it to her while she was at work.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
she
thought it was like
cried.
one of no. Like you always hear that where they do it like on their birthday and when they try to make them seem like they forgot, kind of deal. So, yep.
No,
That is awesome. That's pretty cool. All
Blue
right, Blue
Savage, 2
Savage.
tickets.
All right, do that. Let's see. All right, let me flip this around and add his name in.
Jacob Bailey.
1T.
Are you saying your name all the way across, or are you saying hi to me?
That's great. Right on. Got it. Let's see. Okay, got that. Put that in there. All right, there you go, Blue Savage. You are now in our fire drawing right there. And we're currently at $350, and we got 15 more minutes, guys. 15 more minutes on this. Now, I'm going to go, for those of y'all that are new to our fire drawings, the 15 minutes is kind of the marker to start shutting it down. However, we got sniper mode. What sniper mode is when, go ahead.
Daniel was wanting to know if you got the Zell from earlier today.
Blah, 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 blah.
And Jaime's on here.
Okay, yes, I got a Zelle earlier. And it was from somebody else, but it was but I got it. It was a weird one that came through. Like, hold on.
Ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna mute you because you're not gonna want to hear this.
Yeah, definitely, because we can't help you there, bro. All right, let's see. I know I saw it, but it's not showing it to me right now. yesterday. So John Darnell for 20. 20 more right there. Jaime twice. Let me see. Actually, let me do this real quick instead of trying to find it. I'll pull it up over here. I'm gonna go to fan funding right there. So I got John Darnell for 20. Got Zach for 10. Christopher for 10. Blue Savage for 20. John Darnell for 20 again. And then Roger for 20. 20. And Kyle Whitmire for 50. Florentino, Vic, and Roger. Zach.
Yeah. And Jaime says he sent Zell twice.
Oh, you sent it through Zelle. Okay. Okay, Bryson. Yes. Okay, I got that one. Daniel Garcia.
That's
That
what I
was for
told you.
40. But he didn't send it through under his regular one. He sent it through a buddy's. So and Jaime said he sent you through that. So give me a second. It's not showing me that. So I'm gonna get into my account. Give me a minute.
What time is it? Oh, okay. Caitlin's got to be at work at.
Oh wow. Is this on? Yeah, it is on. Why does it sound like the phone's getting hot? Okay. All right.
Oh crap! Yeah, my battery's about dead. Holy crap! Let me go get my charger.
Yeah, you might need that.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I got Jaime. Jaime for 40. Sanchez.
You want me to take
We
you to
got
work?
20. And then Jaime again for 20. And then we also got Kruger Automotive for 20. Wow, that's three of them I didn't see. Got Bryce. Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow,
Put
that.
your glasses on, Albert.
No, I didn't get notifications for them at all. Like, that's crazy. That's weird. Yeah.
Well,
All right, so let me get over here. We got Blue Savage. We got him. John Darnell. Christopher Olivares. And okay, so oh, you're still good, Blue Savage. So what I was also trying to explain is our sniper mode. Sniper mode is when we're about to be done and somebody buys in. Well, when they buy in, we extend it a minute, anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes. It really depends on how much time we have spent on it, and or if we're rocking and rolling, then I'll extend it a little longer. If we're trying to move it quickly, we go less. Not a set time, but it's just an uh, extra amount of time to help the pot grow. And by doing that, we actually our biggest pot was 6,000. Was it 6,300 a few weeks ago on a $10 buy-in?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So we got Blue Savage, John Darnell, Roger for 20. And if you'll see here, like Roger already bought one time. So every time somebody buys in, I do a tack mark and a number. That gives them like if one of those gets selected, they'll know which one it got selected for the buy-in. And it just offers a little more. So all right. So there's Roger. Then we got Daniel Garcia. He did 40. So, and some of these guys that already have my info for Zelle will send it directly to me, and they get entered that way. And Jaime, you got 42. And also, too, if we get over $500 for every $500 increment, we donate through the Team Hard Life YouTube 2 extra spots. So we have a box of second chance winners, and these are all prior drawings. And we'll pull a name out of there and put their name into this pot. And then we also draw one from the current names and put into the pot too. And when we do that, we put a little check mark and what's this? Oh, go. Or an emoji, the 2 sign or peace sign emoji, and we let them. That's how they win extra spots right there. So, and then we got wartime fishing. That is Kruger Automotive as well. And then we got Christopher Olivares with another 10.
A 10. I'm about to 10.
Man,
Yes,
that
I watched
part was
Varsity Blues the other night.
that part was epic in the movie. Let's see. All right,
I
guys. That
still got
now puts.
wood.
Oh wow! Look at that. I was just talking about the second chance winners right there. There is $500 in the pot right now, and we have 7 minutes. So I'm gonna wait a little bit before we go over there and select the winners, because we've got 2 other people on the deal.
I think it's a pig, Billy. Yep.
I love that dog. Yep. All right, let's see. We all said it. All right. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, guys, y'all asked earlier, the 2.8s, this is 550-pound mono that I am making the leaders out of over here. So I put it under my leg so I can do this. And now I got to curl it up small enough so it'll fit in the gallon bags that I use for the leaders. So.
Get out of there, mocking, you skinny ass bitch. Get in there. I want to go watch that movie now again.
All right, let's see. Well, actually, the Blue Savage right now, the last person that bought now, because you're over here, we got John Darnell, Roger, Daniel Garcia, Jaime, Wartime, and Christopher Olivares. After that,
Yeah, he got one. He got another one. It's right there.
oh, did I miss him?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy right here, copy. And since you have one, paste, it'll be -2. And then I got to write your name. And I also write them down here. That also gives me a second verification deal. So give me just a second, guys. I need to make this offshore loop for this. And then y'all are also asking about my crimpers. Bought me some new crimpers. And they are mainly for the bigger mono and cable that I use whenever I use it. I normally use the 2.2 that pretty much handles about 80% of all the crimping that I have to do, but occasionally I build the 500, 600, 700 pound leaders. I need the bigger crimpers.
Oh,
right, so.
That's what I was going to tell you. Damn it. Okay, you know my cup?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got the prayer on.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have another one made, but it's going to have the updated logo with the antlers and the deer.
Mm-hmm.
and I got to find out how much they're going to be. But if anybody's interested in one, when they become available, I'll let you guys know through and on my Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll take
So
one.
you better buy one, Albert. Okay, good.
I
If
said
not,
that before you could even threaten.
yeah,
Yep, I want one.
right.
Yeah. But mine better become signed by the jacked up man himself.
Then you pay like freaking double the moron.
I was actually talking about Daniel's signature, not yours.
Oh, well, Daniel charges $100 for his signature, so
Put on there, you're fired. Yeah, definitely down for that. Yeah. For real
all right.
say
Well,
about the
if I get
real.
it worked out, I'll let everybody know.
Hell yeah, no, I'm game. Yeah, I definitely want one too, for sure. Saw the video yesterday of the SX Raptor and Red to purchase. Yes, sir, we did it yesterday, boss. We were live. Did yours? Did two others? And right now, I am brain dead, to be honest, guys. All right,
Ooh,
let's see.
Nikes. My
Right
phone is
on.
hotter than hell.
Yeah, I'm over here sweating, but I think it's because of the coffee I'm drinking. So we got Blue
No,
Savage.
my hot.
Oh, wow.
I might
That ain't
have to
good.
get out here before I fry my phone.
That's correct. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go, boss. But I do thank you for coming on with us for a bit today. Yeah, that's what mine does. Mine gets hot, and I literally have to have a foam cooler on it just so I can keep doing it because, like, I'm sweating in here. If it ain't at least 72 or below, the phone heats up to where, yeah. So,
Yeah. Damn.
right.
Well, I got my power charger up to it too. That's why.
Oh yeah, if you're charging the phone, yeah, it's gonna get pretty hot like that quick too. So, yeah.
Yeah. All
All
right,
right.
man. I'm gonna get out of here before I blow my phone.
Later, Jacob. Y'all have a good
Later.
one. All right, guys, y'all got 1.5 minutes. We got 1.5 minutes for tonight's fire drawing. And again, if somebody snipes it, I add extra time. So we'll see. We'll see. But these are the crimpers that I got now. Some hand crimpers. I'm going to see how long they're the HC18. And I've had them for about a week now. And I'm crimping, but they're basically all I'm crimping is the mono that I'm using for these big leaders. I got to fill up our shark rack over here. We pretty close to being empty. And now that Pier's up and running, I definitely want to get that. So, but yeah, so again, too, talking about the Pier. So when I talked to him, I was like, "Why are y'all gonna waste money on rod holders? Like, how much are you spending on them? Like, honestly, the wood is there. It's not gonna harm it. Like, the only way it'll harm it, and I'm telling you, we have put some weight on those holes because we lock in our weights and stuff like that. We put them in a low gear and we crank on them and crank on them and crank on them, and we've had like 4 or 5 on that same handrail. Christopher Olivares with 100. Whoop, whoop. Big one, big buy, big buy. So, let's get this over here. And we still got to go to do our second chance drawing, but now that we got that on board, I know we might have to draw 2 names from over there and 2 names from over here. We can get one. Okay, Christopher for 100. Waters for 100. And then we've got Juan Salazar for 50. All right, let's flip this around. And we got Christopher And actually, what number is that? That is. Christopher bought a couple times, right? Check my paperwork. 1, 2, and 100. So 1. I'm missing one. And that was right after Zach. Actually, I don't even see Zach names up here. Hold on. Roger, Vic, Florentino, Kyle, John, Juan. Right there. That's where I should have it. That'll be Zach right there. And then Christopher Olivares. Got another one right there. So copy right there. Paste. So this is -2 right there. And then he did it again for 100. Let's do this. Copy. Paste. And this will be 3. So there's 1. Paste. That's 20. 40. 60. 80. And 100 for Christopher right there. Then we got 1 Salazar right there. So this will be number 3 for him. Okay. That is 3. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 right there. All right, guys, that now puts us at $680, guys. $680. Ooh, nice. And y'all have another minute and 20 seconds. Minute and 20 seconds. Write it. Well, actually, while we're doing that, let me finish building this leader, and then we're going to go pick out our second chance winners from the other box. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 on the by chance that we go over 1,000. But we're going to at least get the winners for that. All right. Definitely going to go get the other winners. All right. Bagging up here. All right, let's go to the other one. All right, guys. Man, again, it kicked me off when I flipped the camera around. What's up, Tiger? What's up, kitty? What's up, kitty? Yeah. So this cat is getting a lot of loving from everybody that comes into the shop and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, she liked that. All right, let's Get to our second chance box over here. All right, so this is our second chance box, guys. It has the tickets from prior that we didn't win or nobody won. So there's all the tickets right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a stack, and then I can sift through them. Oh, and they fell. So let's see. Oh, missed them. Okay, try it again. Not too many times that happens, but it happens. So trying to stay over the box, and I know some are falling out. Ooh, who's that? That is Drew. 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 So that's Drew Custom Rigs. What, Tiger? What is it, girl? Hmm? Oh, yeah, you like that. You like that right there. Hmm? All right, let me pick up that chicken stuff fell on the floor here. All right, so that's one of our second chance winners. The other one's going to get drawn out of the pot over here. So we'll go and do that as well. Nobody else has made any purchases because we've crossed over our deal. But again, too, y'all can still snipe in, get into the drawing. So let's call. All right. So Drew, right there. He's the only Drew. So got his emoji right there. Where's the emoji? There it is. There's our little peace sign. So that signifies right there that is our second chance winner. And now what we're gonna do? Has anybody else bought in? Nobody. I'm gonna check the Zelle over here. Yep, nothing came through. Actually, I'll plug that phone in. That one's about to die. All right, so now what we're gonna do for our second chance winner over here, I'll put the cooler back on the phone. Don't that just so I don't mess up. All right, so what happens here now, guys, is I shuffle it twice, I spin it once, and the winner from that one spin comes over here and gets a little peace sign like that. This is every $500. Since right now we're at $690, that'll take us up to $710. Now, if we get over 1,000, I repeat the process again. So we keep doing that. For every $500, 2 extra spots get chosen. One from past non-winners, and now one from somebody that's in the actual drawing right now. So here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it twice. Oh, wait. Christopher says to check Zelle. Hold on real quick. Oh, Christopher Olivares with another 50. Right on. Okay. For 50. All right. So that will copy this one right here. Copy. And okay. So this will be buy-in number 4 for him. So that's 10. Copy. 20. 30. 40. And 50. So now that puts us at $740. And y'all got 1 minute, guys. 1 minute before I shuffle twice and go from there. Yeah, I already picked up the tickets from the floor, boss. I did that before I walked back this way. Yes, sir. We're at 740. That'll put us at 750. Ooh, 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. And then we'll shuffle twice and get the winner over here. Check again. Checking. Check. Wait for it to update. Come on. Maybe I need to get. Wow, that's weird. It's not giving me the notifications anymore. I actually have to get into my account. That's weird. It gave me a notification this morning. I saw that. Okay, actually, I'm gonna give it priority on my deal. So let's see if anything comes up over here. Give it a few more minutes there, Christopher. This is weird. Ooh, it normally doesn't take this long. This is weird. There you go. Come on. Checking. I don't know. It hasn't come through, so I don't know what he put in. But I know you're good for it, boss. Another 50. Okay, I'll go and get it in there so we can move forward. All right. All right, here we go. So now that he's done that, let's go and copy this. This will be number 5 buy-in. Paste. Number 5. Got that. Copy. Mm-mm. That's 20, 30, 40, and 50 right there. Right? Yep, that's 50. So now that puts us at $790, guys. And y'all have 1 minute. And then if nobody else buys in, we're gonna shuffle twice for these winners like this for the second chance. It's only twice. I shuffle twice, select the winner, gets back over here. That's the way it's always been. That's the way I'll keep doing it, just because it's uh, one. I have not updated it, boss, and I would have to see what you used the last time. But I can tell you before all of that comes out where you're at. I just got to pull it up again. I had to shut down the computer earlier today. It was acting up. So give me a second. Um, I got 220 for you, Christopher. Because if you did the 250s, that's 100. Then you did 100 earlier, and then at the very beginning you got two $10 buy-ins, so it's 220. And Juan Salazar. You still, before I pull out any credits that you have used, you're at $1,600, Juan. CJH with 20. Okay. Get over here. CJH got 2. Copy. Paste. Those 2. And Christopher, and just to double check, boss. So over here, you got none. Okay. Look, so there's one right there. That's 10. And there's 20. And then you did the $200 buy-in. Well, $100 buy-in, and then two $50 buy-ins. So you're at 220, not 210. What is up with the camera doing that? That's weird why it does that. So, all right, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. And CJ bought in right there. And we're at $810, guys. $810. Like I said, I have not updated the winnings for the last couple of days because I've been so busy, but I will have it done by tomorrow afternoon or whatever. So I'm not letting them build up like I did for weeks on end. A day or two, cool, but not any further than that. So yeah, we got you 220, Christopher. And one, are you gonna do any more? You got 15 seconds. He said he's gonna kayak to the bar. The sandbar or bar? All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna shuffle twice. And again, even after we select a winner here, people could still buy in. But I'm just gonna get the second chance winner up there so I can update the winning. So here we go. 1, 2, and now the winner from here goes back over here as a second chance winner. And then we'll do the normal shuffle and then we'll spin it, and that's the actual winner. This is our second chance winner selection. Here we go. Good luck. Juan Salazar, you are the second chance winner right there. Juan Salazar. All right, I'm writing this stuff down, guys. All right, Juan Salazar. So now we come back over here. We find his name, and he gets a bonus right there. Copy that right there. So, nope. Copy and paste. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. So now we're at $820, and you have 2 minutes. Oh, on Salazar want 40 more. All right. So we're gonna go all the way to the bottom. Copy's already there, right there. Okay, here we go. So this will be copy be number 4. And we got that's 10, 20, 30, and 40. So that now puts us at $870, guys. $870. And y'all have a minute and 40 seconds. A minute and 40 seconds. Wow, where are you at, Zach? That's right. Y'all had a lot of rain y'all's way too. So, wow. And I wish we can get that rain over here. We desperately need it for sure. So, Wisconsin, that's right. Roger that. Yep. All right, guys, you're down to 1 minute. $870 is up for grabs right now. And we're going to have to shuffle 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 27 times as of right now. Yeah, let's get to 1,000. Right. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Yes. 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 Yeah. Let's see where we're at. 30 seconds, guys. 30 more seconds, and we're at $870 up for grabs for tonight's fire. The next one will be next Tuesday. But we're definitely gonna have some more information about this mayor ordeal here in the city of Corpus Christi. It is crazy. All right. Oh, Christopher Olivada sent something. What did he send? Let's see. There's something up with my phone. It's not letting that information come through. Let me get into my. Holy smokes! All right, Christopher Olivada has just sent $100 into the fire right here. Christopher Olivada put in 100 right on. App is going nuts, that's for sure. All right, so we got Christopher Olivada right here at number 5, so we'll copy that one. Oh. Copy. Paste. So this will be 6. Copy this. Nope. Copy. That's 10. That's 20. Copy that. 40. 60. 80. And 100. That puts us at $970, guys. $970. Ooh-wee. Man, that means we're $30 short of getting to 1,000, which means we could select 2 more winners before we actually hold this drawing. What? What y'all know about that? All right, guys, y'all got a minute and 5 seconds. Minute and 5. Mm-mm. Don't know who's it gonna be. Who's it gonna be? Da-da-da. Ooh. Oh, where's my coffee at? Oh, that's right. I set it down on the floor. I'm neglecting my coffee. All right, guys, y'all got 30 seconds. $25. Let's see. 15. I'm gonna stay 10 more minutes. I was only gonna go for 10 minutes longer than that. Right on. Yep. All right, guys. We have 28 people in the drawing. So just so y'all know, when people buy in, I also write it in. So that way I can keep a checklist of how many people got in. So that way, if I miss somebody like earlier, where I missed Zach and Christopher Olivares' other buy-in, um, it's my my checks and balances, making sure over here. So yeah. All right. And Christopher says he sent it. Oh, man. Making sure we're going to 1,000. See, and I told myself to get the second chance winner earlier, and I didn't do it. Got to do it. Yes, sir. The 30 right there. Yeah, Christopher for 30. All right, let's get him down here. So that'll be 7. Copy, paste. That'll be -7. That puts us at 1,000. So yeah, that'll put us actually at 1,020 because we're donating 2 spots. All right, so let's go see who those winners are. Come on. Go back over here. Getting my steps in like I already didn't have them. We got you. We got you. Yeah, we got you. Wait up, Tiger. Little Tiger. Yeah. I got my finger over here. Let's see. Yep. All right, let's go get it. I honestly have to say I've never been a cat person, but she definitely does give us a little breakout. All right, nothing in the hand. And I'm going to pick another 6-cent winner. But come on. I try to like smash it down because if I don't, what it does is like it creates a grip like this, and as soon as I do anything, it falls right out of my hand. Okay, like now I can. Who's that? Oh, there's 2 tickets there. Okay, so the first one I show is the winner. Drew again. Drew again. Wow. This is if we go over 1,500. It would be the John Holiday. Hey, I saw him in our live chat the other day. So Drew's first. If we get over 1,500, then it'll be John Holiday right there. So cat is so curious. Furioso. Furioso. All right, get over here. Oh. Drew. That's 2 for you. All right. So now come back over here. Find Drew again. Where is he? I see somebody bought in, but I'm looking up on the screen right now. Should be right there. There he is. Okay, so let me paste, and actually I can copy the whole thing because he got the second chance right there. Paste, but I'm gonna put -2 on this one because that was the second chance right there. And then Jaime Sanchez just did another 100. Sanchez. Or another 10. Sorry, I said 100, didn't I? Another 10 for Jaime Sanchez. So now that puts us right now at $1,010. $1,010. But you got to remember, we're going to shuffle twice, select the winner here to go back over here. So we can go ahead and do that. I'm going to match 20 for Chris. Oh, okay. Christopher. Oh, no, that's Juan. Salazar. 20. And then Christopher did 20 to match. All right. Let's see, go to the bottom. And actually, since y'all matched, I'm going to do this. Copy. Oh, there. Oh, nope. It told me I got signed out. I thought I got a notification. Okay. Paste. So this will be number 5. And this will be number 8. So I'm going to copy. Nope. That's 10 and 20 for both. And we have 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. We're at $1,050, which would be $1,060 after this minute, because then we're going to shuffle twice, select another winner to go back over here because we went over $1,000. These are bonus spots, guys. So, yep, we're at $1,050, which will be about $1,060 here in just a bit. Right on. Yeah. Let's see. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Because I think I lost track of time there. Tiger's over there tearing up that little handheld wheel that I normally play with her with. So. Oh, wow. Somebody called earlier today looking for a 24 ounce. Oh, I didn't do that. But yes, I did. Just dropped a whole bunch of swivels. Hold on, real quick. Let me pick that up. There we go. That out of there. All right, guys. That's for sure. Yeah, very true. That he did. All right, guys. I'm gonna shuffle twice, and then we're gonna select the winner to go back over here. Here we go. There goes 1 and 2. Now here goes for the second chance winner spot. Oh my God. Did y'all see that? That is Drew right there. His second chance that he just got. Almost won another spot right there. Wow. 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 All right. So Christopher Olivares got that. And let's see. Add his name back over here. This is for the second chance winner. Got to copy or hit enter. Copy. And paste. And emoji. Go. All right, so that puts us at $1,060. Oh, there's Rafael Galvan. Galvan with 20. So we got to come over here to the bottom. Yeah, no doubt. Galvan. Right on. So we did 20. Copy. Paste. That puts us at 1,080 right there. Yep. And y'all have a minute and 50 seconds, 40 seconds, a minute and 40 seconds. See what happens here. Checking the. I don't know why it's doing that. I might have to turn my phone on and turn it back on, redo it. Loading the Jeep to go fishing in the morning. Dang. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I see 60 from Christopher Olivares. That was from we got Hunter under it. And I got the 30. And then I see 60 in there. Christopher, is that a 60 by itself? Or is that from the 20 match and you're adding 40? Shoot, at over $1,000, this is an 80 Avid right there. But, waiting on this one real quick. That's it. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm asking. I got 60 here, but on my paperwork here, I only show that you owe 40 or owed 20. So you're throwing 40 on top? That's all the match 20. And then you did 30. Well, actually, it would be 10 because you, no, but I see the 30. Okay, so it's 40, right? I'm just double checking because I was saying a bunch of numbers. This is for 40. Oh, oh, what is it? What is it doing out here? Just what is it doing, mouse? Copy. Okay. I got that there. So this will be -8, right? Yeah, that's 8 for Christopher. 8. Copy. So this would be a match 40 if if Juan does it, right? Copy and paste. He's asking if you want to match him 40 that he just threw. So now that puts us at $1,130. $1,130. And y'all have 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. I don't know why my phone. You know what? I'm gonna turn off this phone and turn it back on because this is really annoying me that it's doing that. It never does this to me. So, do it. All right. One Salazar. Get 40. All right. So while my phone's returning on, I could do one. So this would be number 5 for him. And paste. 5. 2, 3, and 4. So now that puts us at $1,170, guys. $1,170. And y'all have a minute and 40 seconds. Minute and 40. And let's see what happens over here. What? Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. I just saw a post that they had some kittens available, so I'm trying to hook Tiger up with a kitten over here, but everybody's kind of being talking about all the cruel things that people do to cats, uh, and I called different places today looking for a kitten. So no, we're here. We're here. Yeah, we're good. We should be good. So sorry, I got quiet there for a second. My bad. We are. Man, let's see, $30 short of 1,100. No, it'll be 1,200. We're at 1,170. 1,170, guys. Oh, did you send that? Let me check. I know you're good. It just that way I can, because this is also tripping me out. I've never seen my phone do this. That it's giving me this many problems. Come on. Okay, I got 40 right there. Got that. And then Looks like another 40 there, Christopher. Let's go for another. Okay. So this will be 9 for Christopher right there. Paste. 9. Two. 4. That now puts us at $1,210. $1,210. Are we good? Is everybody hear me? Let me make sure live chat. Huh. Tiger over here is running up against the door, trying to open the front door. That's crazy. That cat is crazy. I should running up to the door and jumping at it. I don't see her. Where's she at? Oh. All right, not doing it. Oh, going up there. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see. Yeah, the snipers do take it up. All right, so we're at $1,210, and I got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. 40 seconds, actually. 40 seconds. I was hoping to catch her run up against the window over here. I mean, she does it. It's crazy. Man, $1,210. I'm back. We had to go to a shelter. Tornado was on the ground near us. Wow. Where are you at right now, Jaime? We're at 1,210. That is our security guard over here, a security kitty. Yep. All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna shuffle. I got 27, 28, 32, 34, 36 times. 36 shuffles. Wait, right when I was writing down the number, I look up and see Christopher Olivares put a weight in there. What is he doing? We're about to find out. I gotta close everything. See if it'll come through. Come on, snipers. 14. Got 10. Gotta like that one. Got a 10. Let's see. So this will be 10. All right, copy that. Put that there. Paste. He didn't like the even. He didn't like the odd number. That's what it was. He didn't like the odd. And Jaime Sanchez just made it odd again. For 10. Okay, Jaime is in here. I know he is somewhere. I can just copy right there. So this be copy. Paste. That'll be number 3. Whoa. Yeah, somebody sniped you there, Christopher. All right, guys, 1 minute and 10 seconds. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Let's see. We're at 1,230. And I thought I was cutting it close. Yeah, you literally, right? Literally, I just marked down the amount of times and I was gonna start shuffling it. So yeah, we're at $1,230. Oh, another 100, Christopher? He's like, I'm not having it. Let's see. Let's see. So that'll be oh, so a match, or are you doing it by yourself even though? Where's Sharkotic when we need him? Yep. Hmm. So are we doing it, or are you just seeing if somebody will match and then you'll do it? So that way I can either leave it or delete it. Somebody will match. That'll put us at $1,340 right there. No, 15. That'll put us at 13, 14. Ooh, man. Yep. No match. Okay. All right. So we're still at $1,230. $1,230. And I'm gonna give y'all 20 seconds. Actually, I have to do more than that because it normally takes about 15 seconds for y'all to see what or hear me that I posted on. So all right. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. And we will shuffle 39 times. No, 38 because Christopher didn't get that last one. Nobody matched him the 100. 38. 20. 15. 10. 5. All right. It's $10 buy-in, and we're sitting at $1,230. And there's a $100 match if you want to match that. If you throw in 100, the other guy would throw in another 100, and that'll take us up to $1,430. But if you don't have to. It's $10 one per ticket. Wow. All right, 30 seconds, guys. Yep, light it up, light it up, light it up. Let's see what you get. Yes, through the super chat. Let's see what we got. Something's coming through. He did 10. Oh, he's gonna pull a 1 on there. He did 20, right? One Salazar did 20. All right, we got 10 Chaz, he did 10. All right, let's get his name in there. And y'all have 1 minute, guys. Actually, he did 20. So if you want to match that, Chris, because he did do 20. David says yes. So that puts $1,250 right there with his buy-in. Oh, it's $1. Sorry. He does 50. Well, Chaz says now that you did that 199, that pretty much covers you for quite a bit of the 999s or 1999s when it does that to you and stuff like that. So, wow. All right, minute and 20, guys. Y'all got a minute 20. Green Bay had 8 inches of rain today and Tuesday. Wow. So, real quick, guys. Have any of y'all see that deal where they're tracking the boats and that they're sending some kind of signal and it's all along the East Coast and it's saying that it's supposed to, is it like some way to mess with the weather and stuff like that? I don't know. I'm just asking. I'll be honest. I'm just asking. But I see this. It's popping up more and more where a lot of that um, those signals they say they're able to track them and how often they're doing them and stuff like that. And nowadays I wouldn't put it past. I mean, they're cloud seeding and stuff like that to make rain happen. Like, is there other ways for them to actually make bad weather like that? Like, crazy world we live in. All right, that was my little thing. So let's see if y'all know it. 10 seconds, guys, and we are at $1,240. Wait, Chris, what did you send? Yeah, you never know. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist or whatever. I'm just things like that are popping up and stuff. All right, so Christopher matches. So let's put that in there. So that'll be 11. And y'all have 1 minute and 30 seconds, guys. Sniper thing. Look at that. 3 snipers back to back. 4, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Okay, Christopher, was that for the weight for the 10 you just sent, or are you doing something different? Yeah. 50 seconds. $1,250, guys. $1,250. Got 30 seconds. Christopher sent 100. Roger that. All right, so Christopher, that'll be number 12 right there. Two, got it right there. 10, that's 20. Those two, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 right there. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, guys. Y'all definitely be safe out there. 1,350, and y'all got a minute and 20 seconds. minute and 20. So that's 38, 39, 40. That's at 40. Stage 2 is 12 and the fire is 14.5. Golly. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Literally, this is. That's everybody in the fire tonight, guys. We got some fire starters, y'all. Ooh, look what I just found. A little laser pointer. Oh, Tiger. Oh, Tiger, you asleep? I think he's asleep. Yeah, because normally when I call her, she turns her head and looks at me and stuff like that. Supposed to peak this weekend. Wow. All right, guys. Y'all got 20 seconds. 20 seconds, and we're at $1,350. $1,350. Holy smoke. Ride it, ride it, ride it. 10, 5. All right, spin it, run it, run it. Tell us, give us some hearts. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on real quick, guys. Thought I saw some faces with no names in it. There's one. I'm wondering. Hold on real quick. Let me check over here. I don't see one. Okay. I don't see it. Okay. And what number was I on? I just lost count. I just lost count. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Yep. If not, I'll just start at 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Right it, right it. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck, good luck. We're at 1,350. One Salazar. What? $1,350. 1,350 for one Salazar. What? Noise. Bam for today. 4/17, 2026. Right on, right on. Congratulations, guys. And I gotta run, guys. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been pretty active this week, crimping, cutting, mono cable, making new labels and stuff like that, guys. But I'm definitely trying to find Tiger a playmate because she needs to have some fun in here and stuff like that. So we're looking into it. We'll keep you posted. And if so, we're gonna have a name for the new cat in the house, but we'll see. We'll take a vote. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day. If we don't go live tomorrow, y'all have a blessed weekend. And we'll see y'all later.